Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, and today we'll be following Nova and Equinox as they too head off to the Creek Den to join Andromeda and Orion and the puppies from the previous year. So we're going to go ahead and look for the den, and as I said last time, these guys tried to go up to the Saddle Meadows den above the Canyon Cliffs, and they found out it was infested with cougars. Now they tried to go up there because they found out last time that Equinox is actually of a Druid heritage, and let me get the names on, but she's of Druid heritage, which, because she left the pack, and she left on very bad terms with them, they've had very much a vendetta against her. Not to mention the fact that they already don't like the Galaxy pack, because they're descendants of Katari and Terrell, who kind of had a feud with them from the very beginning. That all started when Kaya was attacked, actually at the same den we're heading to now. And a lot of that is story element. Packs really don't have wars or feuds like that in real life. They're just very unfriendly towards strangers. But for the sake of the story, and because we personify our wolves slightly anyway, we are saying that there's a little bit more of a feud going on rather than just normal pack rivalry. And that is just compounded by the fact that Equinox herself is a Druid wolf, actually the daughter of a subordinate male who was never supposed to find a mate and have puppies to begin with, but who went behind his parents' back and did it anyway. And when they found out, they were not too happy. They chased off Equinox's mom. They threatened to kill the puppies, but he managed to convince them not to. And because of that, Equinox really had to fight for her place in the pack. And she became a very strong, a very good hunter, a very good fighter, but she started to realize that the pack was so ruthless and so brutal, and that wasn't what it didn't feel right to her. It wasn't how she thought things should be. And so she turned her back on that life and left, but because of how she left, they were angry, and they've stayed angry, and she's wanted to avoid them now as much as she can. But even so, they didn't want to take the risk of going all the way up to the Aspen Heights den over there and facing the long and very, very dangerous journey that it will bring. So they have settled in at this creek den here. Andromeda and Orion are already here. And let's take out this coyote. But they settled in at the creek den and are hoping here that they will be out of the Druid's reach. I mean, they're not going to be entirely out of their reach, but they're hoping that if they're far enough away, they will be able to avoid their notids for at least the beginning. So we're going to head up here, and we'll go ahead and claim this den, and then I will roll the hunting montage, and we'll let them do their winter hunting. And do not forget as well that there is a poll currently, because next litter we are going to be doing something just a little bit special, which is that we will actually be following Andromeda and Nova as the wolves and not them respectively with their mates. So we'll have one as the player wolf. We're going to make this our den. We'll have one as the player wolf and one as the NPC, which is normally the mate, but we're going to just say it's the other. And then we actually won't see the mates in that round. They'll be there. We just won't see them as we do here. Whoever the player wolf is, will have their abilities active, but the wolf that does not have, or the wolf that is the NPC, will not have their abilities active. So if we have Nova active, he will have his ability to revive himself from bear and cougar attacks, provided he doesn't have to use that up and lose it this time. And he will have his side quest for the puppy revivals. And if we choose to play as Andromeda, we will have her ability to revive a puppy out in the open active. There's the herd. And we will have her side quest of being able to fight bears to overcome her fear. But anyway, I'm going to pause here and we'll roll the hunting montage, and then I will see you guys afterwards. so that about covers the hunting. And we have wrapped up. We have quite a few carcasses. I'm hoping it'll be enough. We are playing on arduous, or we will be, we might be on challenging at the moment. I don't know. I don't normally bother too much with the difficulty before puppies. It's mostly when we have puppies that counts. So it might actually be on challenging at the moment. But we will be playing on arduous with our puppies. And we made a trail all the way over to the summer hunting grounds. So hopefully everything will go okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and we will mark some territory. And I'll have to get our list of puppy names up so that we can name the puppies when we have them. And also, Nova now has over 15,000 experience points, which means that we should, in fact, have a white puppy in the litter. So that will be kind of an interesting new little difference, especially with all the dark-coated wolves that we have. So, interesting possibilities there. Hopefully this time the white puppy survives. The last time we had a white puppy was with Katari and Terrell, and she got killed by an eagle. And it was really sad and dramatic. And hopefully this time she survives. Or he. I don't know what gender it's going to be. But yeah, hopefully this time will go a little bit better than last time. And actually, Kaya never had a white puppy because she only had 3 litters and had not earned enough experience points to be able to have the white puppy at the time of having her 3rd litter. So technically that means that Nova has gained the most experience the quickest out of all of our wolves, I guess. Because even Andromeda didn't have a white puppy. So, it's all the cougars, I'm sure, and going out of his way to earn those points to be able to rescue puppies, which we have at least 3, maybe even 4. Open, here we go. Maybe even 4. I don't tally it up until afterwards, but we do have quite a bit. And so, okay, 2 females and 2 males. So let's look at the puppies. We're going to be playing on arduous, and where are they? They're back here, so it's one of the females again. And I'm just going to go ahead, let me bring up the pack sets. So we have a gray female, we have a white female, and then we have 2 dark brown males. Okay, so let me open up pack stats, and then I will get our puppy names up. So let's see. So I think we'll name one of the females, we'll call one of the females, Callisto. Oops. Callisto, and that will be the gray female. Once we figure that out, we may have to switch the names. And, let me mark that one off. We'll have Callisto. We'll have... I have to scroll through everything. All the names. You guys have submitted so many names. It's unreal. You guys have submitted so many names. But thank you, because we have quite the selection now. So let me see. Let's see. And then we'll go ahead, we'll call the white female Moon. A little bit of a cliche name, but it is fitting. She is very bright and white like the moon. And let's see, for the males, I think we can call one of them Night. And let me see. And and I think we'll call the other Scorpio. So we have Callisto, Night, Scorpio, and Moon, and they should... Oh, okay, the names are actually correct. Equinox is apparently stuck behind the tree. Can you come this way, Equinox? Equinox, if we run far enough away, will you follow us? She's stuck. She's stuck. She's legitimately stuck behind the tree. Oh dear. Can we get back here and push her out? Or are we gonna get stuck behind the tree too? No, she's trying to... There we go. No, that did not actually help. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ugh, Equinox, really. Equinox, really. Go, no, go this way. Here. Okay, we gotta get some food for them. There we go. And a knight is wandering away. Oh my goodness, very far away. And I think Equinox just fed Callisto. I'm gonna go ahead and run actually out to that very far carcass out there and get some food. And then we'll go ahead and come back and make sure that the puppies are all fed and that we can get them trained. So I'm gonna run out to this really, really, really far away carcass out here. What is that? That's just a rock. For a second I thought it was a bear or something and I was like, heck, wait. But it's not. So let's see. And there is a fox, but we will leave the fox alone. We don't have to chase him off in this. That would be shelter 2, where we have to deal with the foxes. And, but they do not threaten our puppies here. We seem to be okay. Equinox is up on that hill. Is she stuck again? She might be. I don't think she really likes this den that much. She seems to have a little bit of trouble navigating it, perhaps. But it's far away from the druids, so I don't think any of us can complain there. Well, sort of far away. Not out of their reach, per se, but far enough away so that hopefully they won't know we're here. And speaking of, let's keep that territory up. I want to keep it up above, above 90 if we can, so that we can absolutely minimize the risk of stranger wolves spawning. So let's see. Here we go. Alright, here we go. And she's stuck on the den again. Equinox, honey, please, please, this way, go this way, there we go. She'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna play with some of these guys, and we can help raise, hopefully, raise that pack affinity. And who still needs it? It would be Moon. Oh, Equinox is gonna feed her, okay. Alrighty. So we'll keep playing with them, get that pack affinity up nice and high. The more puppies we can get play with us, the better. There we go. And let's see. There we go. Aw, they're so cute. They honestly are just so precious. Aw. Let's see if we can get them to keep playing. There we go. And let's see. Oh, I guess we can mark that territory. As I hit the wrong buttons. I guess that's one way of multitasking. Callisto, you need a little bit of extra food. And so does Night. Moon and Scorpio seem to be doing okay. And let's see. And we're already up to 16,000. Wow. Here we go. And oh boy, Callisto, no. Callisto may be our wandering puppy. Then again, Knight was walking off earlier as well, so you never know. With these guys, sometimes you end up with all of them wanderers, and since Nova himself was a wanderer, I wouldn't be surprised if all or most of his puppies are wanderers as well. His genes seem to be pretty dominant, seeing as even some of Oh, Callisto and Knight. That's so precious. Aww. And Callisto's teleporting now. That's fine. But even some of Andromeda's puppies seem to have their uncle's genetics. She must have gotten them pretty recessively or something, but they seem to pass on quite well. So I'm gonna feed these guys all up again. Make sure they stay nice and well fed. I hear scary music already. And I want to feed Moon. There we go. Feed Scorpio. And what? That was a coyote that I heard. Okay, it's coming this way. Okay, Equinox, I think, chased it a little bit. She's kind of stuck in that corner again. For some reason, she keeps getting stuck in that corner. I don't think she really is fond of those rocks, but we're actually going to go down and we'll go get some food from that far away one again. And something else may spawn. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping it will so we can start getting that defend the den mission out of the way. And the farther away we go, the more likely something will spawn. Is Equinox following us? Yep, she's right here. Yeah, I don't think she's super fond of that den. But yeah, it's kind of a weird den too because it doesn't have as much visibility as the others, which is a little bit more of a challenge, and we're going to want to make sure we mark the territory when we get back because it is dropping once again. And like I said, I want to make sure that we keep it up above 90. So let's see. Here we go. And we're going to run up here and hopefully see what is going to be attacking before it attacks. I think we maybe killed something. Yeah, there's a carcass back there. I think that's maybe why Equinox keeps getting stuck, because she's trying to go to that carcass. And it's giving her trouble. I don't actually see anything at the moment. It's kind of hard to see past the puppies' names. Oh, that's a cougar. Alright, Nova, you're good at handling these, but let's try and go around behind because we want to dart in and get in some bites from behind if we can. And let's circle up behind the den. There's the den. There's the cougar. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, it's gonna run. Okay, it's running. I'm gonna try and feed these guys. Sorry, puppies, we kind of just bowled you over with a cougar. That's fine, that's fine. I forget they run when you chase them immediately like that, and we're not gonna try and chase them all the way over to the hunting grounds again, because we're on Arduous, and that would not go so well. With that said, I don't know where it went. So I'm gonna run this way, and hopefully it will come back and, try and target the den once again. We need to mark the territory too, but I want to deal with the cougar first. So hopefully we don't end up with a cougar and a stranger wolf or something crazy like that. That could be very bad and very, very problematic. So let's come this way. Here we go. I did set it to Arduous, didn't I? I'm paranoid. Game settings. Yes, it's on Arduous. Okay. There we go. It's really nice, too, because they fixed the difficulty thing. It used to not, it was dependent on where you were in Amethyst Mountain, but now it's dependent on what you set from the time you start the litter, so that's why it asks you right there. And, is that the cougar? That's a carcass. There's the cougar. It's on its way back. The puppies are so hungry already, oh my goodness. Alright, I want to try and get there before the cougar does. Okay, it's gonna wait. So, I don't want to use up too much of Nova's stamina, but at the same time, I think what we're gonna do is, okay, it's gonna come. We're gonna keep a little bit of distance from the puppies. We're gonna let it come, and then once it stands its ground here. Okay, once it starts standing its ground, we're just gonna charge it. There we go. Because we have carcasses right here, and I'm actually gonna eat up from this one because I want to start getting rid of it. And then we're gonna feed puppies, and then we're gonna mark territory. Because the territory is dropping farther than I would like it to. So we fed Callisto, and it looks like Equinox got the other puppies fed. So we're gonna run off this way. Yeah, it's down to 76, so we want to get it up from there. Okay, puppies are safe, which means it's safe to mark territory. There's another cougar. Are you kidding me? We've had trouble with cougars here before. This is where we had issues with cougars with Katari and Terrell. I don't know if that's a coyote. Let's kill that coyote, and then we'll try and kill the chase the cougar at least. Because I don't know if any of these guys are after our carcasses or if they're after our puppies. So keep the territory up, keep the territory up. And mark territory some more. I think the cougar may have been headed for a carcass. Maybe. Oh, in any case, it is now stuck. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I don't want to chase it too much because I don't want it running to the ends of the earth and who knows where. And I don't want to chase it that far away. We need to play with the puppy some more as well. Let's get this territory going. And hopefully here, hopefully, there we go. So let's run back this way. And I don't actually see if anything is here. I think we're gonna have to chase off quite a few predators too, since it is on arduous. Let's feed puppies. There's just food on the ground that somebody didn't finish or something. I'm not sure where that cougar went, but we're gonna run down and get some more food. That's Equinox. Panic mode. Momentary panic mode. But we're gonna run down all the way out here and get some more to eat as well. Try and finish up this far, far away carcass if we can. And that should give plenty of time for stuff to spawn in. Let's see, almost there. I'm pretty thankful though, because at least for the time being, we have quite a bit of protection against puppy deaths. We have at least 3, if not 4 chances to be able to revive a puppy. Or I should say rescue. It's really not reviving, it's rescuing. But we have at least 3, if not 4. So if things go wrong, I'm not overly concerned. But nevertheless, I'm hoping things won't go wrong. And Nova is also completely safe from predator attacks at this point. He cannot die to a predator. And I don't see anything on the attack. Let's play with these guys a little bit, and then I think we're going to have to wrap up the episode here for today. So I will see you guys next time. We'll actually be having an episode with Andromeda today too, because we are a day behind, so you'll have another episode already today. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.